Did you hear about the guy who found out that his sister is actually his biological mother, and the woman that raised him, that he thought was his mother, is actually his grandmother? And it turns out that he has, like, I don't know, 3 biological half siblings who have the same mother as well. This is crazy.
My sister is my biological mother. Where do I even begin? All of you, everybody watch my last TikTok wants a story time. It's going to be long. It's going to be a few parts because it goes on. But let's take you to the very beginning. I'm currently living in the United States of America. I am from Canada. And during that process to immigrate, I worked with a lawyer and had to gather a lot of documents to do this process. And during this process, I required something called a long form birth certificate. And if you're like me from Canada, you might not know what that is because I've only ever known of a short form birth certificate that had my own information, my birth date, my birth location, and my name. That was it. Apparently, the U.S. immigration system needs a long form. They need to know who your birth mother is and your birth father and all that jazz. So I inquired to Canada about that. Found some forms online. I filled out, put all the information inside of it, submitted it. 3 hours later, I get a phone call from Canada saying, hey, there are some inconsistencies on your request for a long form birth certificate. They asked who my birth mother was. I said it again on the phone, told them the same information I put on the sheet, and they met back with, did she have another name? Was there another name she went by? And that's when I realized I realized I'm an idiot at that little portion of that conversation because I put my mother's married name, not her maiden name. And I apologized and I gave them my mother's maiden name. He responded with, sir, that is still not correct. I asked them if they could tell me who was listed on my birth certificate. That's when my whole life, just everything sunk in the pit of my stomach. They said a name who I've known for 34 years of my life to be my older sister, and she is now my birth mother. Yeah, I've got a lot of questions, and I've got answers. I've discovered everything, and I'll make more parts to go over that. But to give you guys a little bit of a teaser, I have a younger brother and an older younger sister. All 3 of us are kids of who we thought was our oldest sister.